All right, good evening, folks. To the bar. Let's do the thing. I'll trust this eventually. You, follow me. We good? Let's go this way. Happy Friday, my good friends. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're gonna make a Manhattan, because I haven't done a Manhattan in a while, and I love Manhattans, and I don't have them enough. So we're gonna get some ice. Oh. I finally, sweaty but chilling out now. Hey, chilling out is a good way to be. All right, I need a glass. Let me grab a glass and some ice. I didn't quite get us set up here. Where's my glass? I've got like a very special glass that I like to build these in. And I may have left it, oh, no, this is my favorite. This is my favorite glass. Everyone's got a favorite glass, right? So that's mine. Let's grab some ice out of the freezer. Some people like their Manhattans up. Personally, I like mine with a big, chunky cube of ice. I feel like that's the best. It is Friday. Oh my gosh, this has been the longest week. We're gonna start off with bourbon. I like using Bullet for my go-to Manhattans. I'm gonna go with a full 2 ounce because it's been that type of week and I'm happy that it's over and I'm ready to hang out. So we're gonna go with 2 ounces of bourbon. We're gonna start with the basics of a Manhattan. Whiskey of whatever type you want. Then we have some sweet vermouth. I'm using Artica Campana. If that's how you pronounce it. I always wonder that. Normally it's like a 1 to 1.5 ratio, but I go much less with that because this is a very fortified. I like rye for Manhattans. Raven, I do too. I do too. I've been doing a lot of rye cocktails and I was feeling bourbony today. And because of some of the other things I'm going in here that are gonna be more on the dry side, I think this is gonna work. So we're gonna go with Cherry Hearing, which is a spiced cherry liqueur. I really love working with this stuff. I use it as an accent more than anything, so we're just going with a quarter. Oh my God, and then the music got crazy. Hold on, hold on. That's too much, I can't handle it. Can we get, I gotta take the music down just a notch. That was a lot. No, really, follow me back over here, stick with me. I did the hand gesture, and the hand gesture controls the camera. So, all right, so we put some Cherry Hearing in there. This might be a little bit intense too, but whatever. Next, we're gonna put some Amaro, which is an Italian bitter. An aperitif, if you would. And then we're gonna put some sassafras and sorghum bitters. What's going on, one-faced lady? So we're just gonna give a healthy dash of bitters in there. Give the ice and give it a stir. How's everyone's week doing? Bardstown Bourbon, Antica, Cherry Hearing, Benedictine, and oh, cherry bark bitters. I can get behind that. I could get behind that. An update was dropped an hour ago, okay? Hopefully it doesn't mess up everything. I didn't even notice that an update dropped. I'm sorry, Leah. Buy more bitters. All right, that's solidly mixed. And for anyone who's new here, if there's no opaque ingredients, meaning citrus or other things like that, we stir, not shake. That makes your mouth feel happy and it doesn't aerate your cocktail. New blocks. Whoa, what? There's new blocks. Are you sure? A new update with new blocks. Really, that's bizarre. They don't normally do that. All right, I'm gonna put a couple cherries in here just for funsies. Because cherries are funsies. All right, let's get in there. New wedge blocks, what? I like new wedge blocks. I wonder which ones they are. Okay, to the bar, my friends. Or nope, we are already at the bar. We're gonna go to the studio, whatever. Oh! Mic switch. All right, music's gotta come down a little bit. It's a little bit too exciting for me. Woo-wee. Was watching GNS when it happened. They all had to restart. So should I update my... Well, let me just check that link that Raven put in here. I just want to see. Let's look at this real quick. I think I have this set up from last time. I feel like we did this. Main screen, is that a thing? Hold on, bear with me. Did I do that as a temp thing? I probably did that as a temp thing. Oh, this isn't that big of a deal, folks. Wedge 60 tip, 1/2 ramp. Tip 1/2 corner left. What? Yeah, that's a mouthful. Okay, I'll look at those later. I'm not playing with experimental, no. Oh, that's the experimental. That's okay. No, we're keeping with stable for right now, just to keep things easy peasy. So, all right, quick updates for everybody. Oh, my sheet is lacking in updates. Huh. Well, we'll go with the normal. Thank you to all these amazing people. By the way, Raven, I got to talk to you. My PowerShell script just stopped working. I don't know why. Wasn't that important. I'm going to figure that out. Other news, the Spark tutorial dropped on Monday. So if you missed that, it's there. It's on the tubes, on the YouTubes, waiting for y'all to jump into and build for your own. I tested it and ended up doing way better than what I expected. It held up to a day 42 Horde like with no issues at all. Crashed with some mods installed. Okay, yeah, I didn't have a chance to test anything before stream, so tossing that in here now would be super bad. Did my PowerShell script? It has no power. So, I am actively working on the next tutorial, which is going to be the Foundry, the Horde-based side. I'm trying desperately, folks, to get this done before I go out on vacation. So just a heads up, next week is going to be the last week of streams for a little bit, and then I'm going to have a 2-week break because I will be out and about doing stuff. This also, as an FYI, I don't know if we're going to do this next Monday or not. We might be updating the camera on Monday. So I got a brand new camera. I got it for my travel, but it's meant to also replace my main camera here. So I've got a new fancy cam. You'll see it when it's connected. I got to figure it out. Learning new cameras is always a challenge. So those are the main updates. So I'm going to try to make stream Monday and Friday of next week. Friday's going to be dicey because I basically leave the next day, but we'll see if it happens. I would like to keep it up since I'm going to be gone for a couple weeks. Ben, I am currently using a Sony a6400 and I will be transitioning to a Lumix S5i. S5 II. So going from crop sensor to full frame. So excited. It's going to be a huge quality increase. In terms of stream tonight, we've got Horde night tonight. We've got more bunker-based building. I played around, so I have a sense of what we're gonna do. I've got some numbers written down. I said words about cameras. I did say words about cameras. All right, I'm gonna bring the music down and we're gonna jump in a game. Headset. I mean, So for anyone who doesn't know, I mean, I did photography as a hobby for a good chunk of my life. And then, I don't know, I had kids and stuff happened. And I haven't been good about upkeeping that hobby. And I really love it. So I haven't gotten myself a new camera. I mean, other than video cameras, like what I have in here. But I've not gotten one that is focused on doing both video and photography, and I haven't done photography in a very long time. So I'm super excited to get back into it. I will post some pictures when I return of my escapades out in the world. Greetings. Focused. All right, let's pop in a game. I guess I did. Yeah, here are the basic goals that I want to get done tonight. Get out of the future. All right, these goals aren't going to all happen. We're going to do as much as we can. Oh, I just remember while we're at the base, we're going to fix something. Let's jump in. Let's jump in and get some base fixing. Can you have a sub goal for photography? Hey, Subquake, how you doing, buddy? Undead Legacy all the time. All right, streamer weekend, our main save file, just checking that our settings are all right. Everything looks good here. Let's do it. It's good to be with y'all Friday. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I was trying to say it's good to be with you folks. I'm so glad it's Friday, but I said it's good to be with you Friday. Friday, it's good to see you again. I missed you. Oh, man. Pulse pounding, base fixing action. Might or might not stream. Yeah, Grez, I'm hoping so. I am planning on it now, but it's really important if we're at a spot where I have to sacrifice that to get out the Foundry video, I will. But I'm hoping I'm really productive the next 2 days. So a big part of doing these tutorial videos is actually making the supporting document, which is basically a bill of materials of every shape used, and it breaks up the steps of how I approach the build. And that takes a lot of testing for me to figure out how I teach it to you in a way that's consumable. And I struggled on this base a bunch. The way I'm teaching it is not the way I built it. So how you saw me put it together on stream here will be different. And also, holy crap, it is, the sky is opening up here. All right, let me turn my monitor mix up. You know what's exciting is that we have all the sound working out of the rip. You know why? Because I tested it extensively before stream because I was so sick of this not working. All right, we got Horde in 3 days. I realized there's a part of the base here. Let me go ahead and flip on frame so we can see them. There's a part of the base that we didn't do last time. Hold on one sec. I don't know what's happening in the house above me, but it sounds like someone is drilling into the floor above me. What's going on, Gum Gum? All right, let's do this one fix to the base. I need 2 iron doors. Actually, I need 4 iron doors, technically. So let's... Oh, and we made reserve tanks. We made a bunch of stuff before we logged off last time. Good stuff. Someone's breaking into the main loot room. Oh, well played, well played. All right. So we were going to make iron doors. I want 4 of these suckers. So I was going to do 2 here. We'll split them up between the 2. What else? Oh, yeah, we'll do that, and 2 here. And then we'll go back to making concrete shapes, because that's all we do now is we make concrete shapes. Yes, Red Fox, this is the same one from Streamer Weekend. We are still going. Uh-oh. Did we? I bet we ran out of gas. Oh, we got plenty of gas on us. That's fine. We just have to run next door. That's a screamer. There's her friend. Did we get them both? Did we actually get them? I think we successfully got them. That never happens. All right, let's go repower up the base. One day we'll get this thing set so that we have solar, but oh, okay. Ah, shoot. Where was it? Was it here? I think it's here. Yes. We're gonna make some slight modifications to the base. Is that a spark with an echo craft attached? No, it is neither. It is How did I design this? No, this is right. Yep. This is the Foundry. This is a new base that I built for 2.0. You know what? Let's just go this route. I'm sick of the augers. Raven's so proud. Raven came up with a name for this one. Let's eat some food here. Go ahead and make these modifications, and then we'll be back in the desert digging in no time. But I did want to get these set up. All right, so from here, I might as well go straight with concrete. Actually, no, I'm going to go with wood shapes to make sure that I get this right. I don't remember which blocks I used now that I'm thinking of it. That's fine. But I think I didn't use the full block. Yeah, no, it's partially already here. So, and I think I used a wedge 60 tip on the other end, like that. Because then I'm fairly certain I can't get through that. I got to make sure. Yeah, so I can't fall through that. That's the important part. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that with concrete real quick. When does the server wipe? Raven can speak to that. We're still working through some stuff. I think we'll start talking about it in the other channels. But it's probably going to be... We're not going to do a kickoff stream for this next one. I'm out of bandwidth to fit in one. So yeah, it looks like probably next Friday. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have the kickoff, and at the end of my last stream before I go on vacation, I'll pop across and see how everyone's doing. Jump on the server for just a second. We will see how things... We'll see how things shake out. Rain has already started. Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. We knew it was coming. All right, those go in the back, and then these go in the front. Copy, shape, and rotation. Oh, and our favorite thing, the storms. I mean, I don't care because we're inside. My vacation plans are top secret, but I will share them with you after the fact. The new base we're going to get back to in just a second. I promise I will share my my travels. I'm actually very excited. Like I said, I have not done a lot of photography in a long time, so this is going to be a real joy for me to get back to leveraging some of the skills that I'm able to use actually here on channel. All right, so we're gonna put doors here, and I'm intentionally not, I know that I can make vault doors at this point in time, but I don't actually want them. I think I do want the doors oriented like this. So the person there is protected while I'm going here, and I can shoot from the side. And then same thing, since we're already angled for this one, we can do the angle for this side over here. We'll leave on Sunday for your break. Nice. Okay, did I have that right and I just messed it up? Yeah, I did. Yep, that's correct. All right. Updates are complete there. So we've got that ready for Horde Night. Hopefully everything is upgraded and good to go. I think I've got most of our build materials to take out. Now we got to deal with the stupid storm bullshit. Right as we're supposed to be flying out. I'm wondering how many building echo... Oh! Good point, Jutra. Good point. I mean, I will say that travel is one of the best inspirations for base building. You just get so many good ideas. All right, let's yeah, I want these two to go on. What does this have? Can we make another reserve tank? Let's make another reserve tank. That way we can fully kit up the bike as well. Can I sneak up here and just open this guy up and... Oh, did he already have a reserve tank? Oh, oops. Good times. Is that what we're crafting over here? Let's stop that. All right, can I modify this guy? Yeah, we can modify him in inventory like this. So he's all kitted out now. Perfect. All right, let's put away some of our crafting bits and bobs and boodles. Do we have food? We have coffee. We've got drink. You make your own mods. I do. I am using the Echo Deco mod, which has my lovely graphics in here. And what else does it have? I don't have a lot of the other stuff with it. Just the basics, like my lovely emotional support jar, very important. But a bunch of graphical stuff. I didn't think about it. We could put a big neon sign in here somewhere. I don't know that it would fit in this room. Would it fit here? I don't know. Let's make one. Let's give... We're kind of waiting out the storm anyway. So let's get a neon sign going in here. Oh. And otherwise, yeah, I think we're all specced out appropriately. And I've got the notes. I'm excited to build this base. So what I'm kind of thinking, if I can describe it to y'all, and did I put the picture? Where is it? Wait, what? How am I taking storm damage right here? Am I that... Really don't like that. I have an idea on wiring that we might switch up. Oh yeah, bud. Thank you for the full year. I appreciate you, sir. And thank you for all the gift subs and the giveaways that you've done. Is it possible to add a modlet to an ongoing world? Absolutely. No reason why you can't add a modlet to an existing world. Most mods don't affect an existing world. The big thing that if you have items in a world that require a mod and you take that mod out, the game doesn't like it. Game does not like that at all. Let's see if this will fit up here. We're gonna have other stuff go there eventually, so it'll work for right now. Doesn't really work in that room. I don't know that it's gonna look weird in this room too. Like just stuffing it up there? No, not really. We could just put it up on the wall there. That's not so bad. I don't mind that. That'll give the room some color also. So we can slap that up on the wall and just grab off that chain. Gives us some green in the room. Would have liked to have fit it in the other one. What mods do I put on my sledgehammer? Right now I've got fortifying grip, weighted head, burning shaft, and rad remover. Yeah, Tim did a great job fixing up my leg. All right, looks like the storm has abated and I think we're good to go. We don't need the electricity. We've got all the concrete that we need for right now. I'm going to take a little bit of raw concrete just for repairs if we need it. And we're gonna head off to. I do not use mod installer. I just. Oh, you know what? Let's just pick this up for a second. We're gonna walk over and see if the trader has rock busters. I think Echo was targeted multiple times by other streamers that first day. I mean, I think pre-built targeted everybody. So I don't feel like I was particularly overly targeted more than anyone. Oh, did we switch out? We're gonna take the hackers. We're gonna need the hackers later for reasons. Yeah, pre-built probably did kill me at least 5 times. May I see your inventory, sir? Oh, he's got 2 armored up mags. Guaranteed's got to get those. Forgetting elixir. Any other good stuff? Bandages. Anytime I see bandages, I'm just going to buy these because meds are still a little bit problematic for us, even now. None of this other stuff. We can make everything that we can find here, so I don't care about anything there.
Hope you put this to good use. Kill some Zedheads.
Do I have YouTube
White River
guides in YouTube? No, I've never done a video on how to install them, but Capo just did. If you go check out Capo, CAPPOO, he just put out a video, I think like 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, Griffin, it was classy. It was classy. He got me really good with that one. All right, we're gonna drop those down there. We're not gonna read them right now. We are wearing our miner set. I am all ready to go. Never mind. I thought we were not ready, but we are clearly ready for mining. Meds will leave the hackers behind because we're not hacking right now. We're gonna be mining. And we got plenty of heals. We're good to go. Buenos noches. Buenos tardes would be late, not evening, right? Yes? All right, our little base area is over here. I don't know. I speak French more than Spanish. Tardes is afternoon. Okay, there we go. Noches. Okay. Away we go. Hola, Echo, ¿cómo está? ¿Está bueno? I don't know. I'm taking a guess. Français, c'est la langue que je peux parler un peu. Mais c'est un long temps depuis que j'ai parlé en français. Hein, encore, j'ai oublié beaucoup de mots. So it's, I've got a degree in French. But, you know, good, yeah. Would I ever try Perpocalypse again? I don't know. Maybe one day. I'll never say never. Oui. I've got a list of mods that I need to get through. I still haven't played Darkness Falls, and I know I owe that a playthrough. And I'm clamoring for Undead Legacy's new version to come out, which will supersede me doing Darkness Falls if it's out first. So for anyone who wasn't here last stream, we are building a massive hole in the ground. It's amazing. That wasn't Subquake. I wasn't supposed to be stressing you there. And ads. Good timing. Good timing. All right. Well, I'm going to chill here for ads. Yes. I mean, Mumpfy, maybe I was a little bit. Just a little bit. Make it so. Anyway, auto collect do. I assume you mean do collectors. No, there's not. Wouldn't it be cool though in 7 Days to Die if we had, I don't know, like a quarter of what you even have in Minecraft in terms of automation? Like, could I just take a dew collector and put a what's the critter called? Oh my god, the thing that you make with iron in Minecraft that goes underneath chests and you move things with it. Hopper, thank you. Yes. Can't we just put a hopper underneath underneath the dew collector and drop it into a chest, or drop it into a mine cart and have it ship it off to our central? Could you imagine we could have inventory flowing between bases? I want the drone to search. Oh my god, Dark Sun, that would make the drone not suck. Don't Minecraft my 7 days. Working conveyors like satisfactory. I'll tell you what, folks, when I get back from vacation, one of the big things I want to look into, I am going to reach back out. You know what? Let me see. I've been meaning to check. So the Steam chart numbers for 7 Days to Die have been a little bit sad. They're just not keeping up with the 1.0 numbers, which is it's a little bit sad and scary to see. Yeah, we peaked our peak, I think. So it looks like we got up to 82,000, which is about 40,000 under where it peaked at 1.0. So at that trajectory, unfortunately, the community is atrophying. And this, I don't think this build helped it, obviously. This build was a little bit rough. It was not well loved. But one of the games that I am looking for is Star Rupture. Star Rupture looks like it has elements of 7 Days to Die in terms of the base building and base defense. It has elements of Satisfactory in terms of automation. Elements of Planet Crafter. Man, it looks good. It looks really good. So I'm very curious to see. That's going to be one that I'm watching for this fall, but I'm definitely going to be reaching out to the developer. I've already had some initial chats with them. They reached out to me briefly when I put up my top survival games. So I would love to get on the ground floor on that one. Got to start trying some different stuff, folks. I need variety. The Broken Bot, the game is called Star Rupture. All right, we're back in. Definitely doing cocktail on next break. Try to space them out. The breaks help me from just flying through cocktails too fast. All right. Sounds better than a game called Downwind. Oh my God, I hate you. You get a slug. Oh God, I almost just fell over the edge. All right, we are at level. Oh, we are almost to the where we need to be. Awesome. Subquake, which one were you talking about? Not being out before 2026. Were you referring to Star Rupture? Or you were referring to the other one, the Crosswind? Okay, cool. So many games. It's like Pirates Valheim. Okay. You know, Valheim, Sail the Seas, PvE. Okay. Valheim had so much unrealized potential. It, Valheim started so strong and then kind of flopped a little bit. They couldn't get content out fast enough to keep up. And I think that was tough. All right, so this is where things get tricky. So we are basically... Have I tried Once Human? I loaded up Once Human, and then I realized it was a live service game and didn't want to have anything to do with it. That's a personal dislike of live service. I just want to be able to play the game when I want to play it offline online. Yeah. Didn't square with what I enjoy, and it didn't feel survival craftery. And not actual dev, yeah. Lex, what did I miss? Hold on. I have not heard of the Front. Yeah, I don't recognize that one. The Front. Imposter Subquake or the real one? There's only one Subquake. There's only one. Oh, Subquake beat me to it. That can be only one. Copy paste POIs. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. All right. This is where I wrote myself explicit notes. So this is level 16. I'm going to keep close track of where we are from now. This is where it gets weird. We are going to definitely do some collapsing here in a second. So let's just go ahead and rip this out. Very similar to 7 Days, but unique twist. Dritz! Thank you, buddy. Congrats, folks, on your new subs. Thank you, Dritz. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll check out anything. When I have bandwidth, that's been my hard thing. I have been struggling. So, you know, when the big releases come out, a lot of what I do is just hardcore head down. Keep jamming. All right, so this is we're on level 15. We're gonna go down one more level. So we're gonna create the shape. Yeah, Subquake, you basically, yes, you nailed it. It's satisfactory with combat and tower defense. Yes. That is 100% the feel of it from everything that they've shown thus far. All right. So we're facing south. So we need to go. Does it show me? You know what? That's the one last thing I would like on the screen. Abiotic Factor's been out, Subquake. My oldest kiddo plays Abiotic Factor all the time, unless I'm missing something. But I'm fairly certain that has been out. Unless it's just like a big release that's supposed to be coming out. All right, in the north-south direction, coming out of early access. Okay, gotcha. So on the southern direction, we want to get to 2787. 27, which is like right over here. Okay. So this is so when I'm doing this, this is really tricky for me because we want to be very selective on, we don't want to we don't want to go past the I'm having a hard time explaining this. We're gonna create a square under the ground, and then we're gonna cut everything underneath. We're gonna bring it down to bedrock. But it's really important to me that I don't overcut what I want, because this red rock is not replaceable. That is one of the frustrations. Actually, can anyone tell me, is there a way once you've I can't even find it in the dev menu. I don't think that there is a way. I think that once you've gotten rid of the rock, it's gone forever. Because this is the only biome that when you go underground, the stone actually looks different. And man, it looks so pretty when you can use it right. 2 more blocks, so 2 more here. I'm gonna just double check it to make sure. Oh nope, 2287. We are at point. Oh, or are we? God, that's so hard to. I hate this. That's the other thing. Like, tell me when I'm in a block. Tell me when I'm in the Am I in the block or am I not in the block? All right, I'm gonna stand here. See, I think I'm still 1 off. I think it's 1 more block. I'm gonna do this. This will tell me. Which block am I on? Okay, I took out more than I needed. Shit. Okay. $22.87. Rooster there is, but I don't know if that one works. It'll adapt as it'll adapt not as the right thing. I don't know how to explain it better than that. So if I'm here, am I at 22? Yes. So I went one block too far. Hopefully this doesn't mess me up. All right, and now from here, I'm just so I know this is the direction we're gonna go. So that is the southern end, and then we're gonna go this way as well. More paints, yeah. Hey, Vixen, welcome in. All right, now we can start clearing this out. This whole section right here, this is the hardest part for me when I'm doing builds like this. Oh, I didn't mean to take that block out. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Got to be more careful on this. And this direction we're going to go. So now we're heading to the west. And on the farthest west side we go is going to be, I think, 713. Yes. So we need to go another 7 blocks this way. So we are at that 6 more blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just checking because I'm paranoid. And 6. Perfect. And now we go this way. And away we go that way, and we can start to clear this out, and same thing, we'll take it back this way. So to explain what we're doing here, just so that people kind of understand, I'm making a gigantic square. We're going to drop down, and the zombies are going to come into, like, I don't know, let's describe it as a big atrium room. Is the best way that I can explain it. And from there, we will create a fighting position. Let's go ahead and, as we're going here, we're going to make stacks of stone. Come in. Hello. And, you know, I hope this, you know, I think this will all be stable. They found your son's car. Did they just take Vixen? Did they just take it and joyride it around and bring it back? Is that essentially what? Hopefully nothing damaged. Just a bunch of hooligans doing hooligan-y stuff. No, it's unfortunately totally damaged. Will insurance cover it? Hopefully, maybe. And did they find the people who did it, or? That's just why do people gotta be shits? Speaking of but they did arrest someone. Okay. So I have to talk about stuff and things a little bit, folks. So FYI, for any of my people here who do content creation, really important lessons. I like sharing lessons. Lessons are good. When you make your thumbnails for YouTube for content creation, you have to make your own. You can't just go steal other people's thumbnails. That's what's called a copyright infringement. I'm just sharing this for anyone who might be starting into content creation. I may or may not had to issue a bunch of copyright strikes because I had someone that stole a bunch of my thumbnails, a bunch of Spartan 85's thumbnails, a bunch of Jean's Gaming's thumbnails, a bunch of Capo's thumbnails, and said person was very shocked when I issued copyright strikes against my stuff. And I was pretty unsympathetic about it. Because I'm pretty unsympathetic about theft. I just am. Yeah, Red Knight, pretty much so their entire thing. All right, southwest corner, I'm just checking coordinates. This looks right. Their entire like thread was is this right? If I am here in the corner, bear with me. 213 to 2288. Man, this is rough. Shit, I should have measured this out in a slightly different way. Parents never, yeah. It was pretty silly. I think the silliest part of it was that afterwards they were like, they told their community that they got hacked, and I was like, that's no, you didn't get hacked. I think I need to go one block further this way. So when I climb up the wall, I'm at 287, but if I'm at the wall, so if I go to here, where am I if I go to here? If I'm here, I'm at 287. But that little lip here pushes me off. Oh, nope, this is right. But am I double lipped in the corner? Is that what's happening? Yes, that is what's happening. So I think this is right. 287 on this side. 213 on this side. That might even be too far. I may have messed this up. I might have to double wall and fix some of this after the fact, but that's okay. Okay. So let's go this direction now. So we got to go to the north. So on this side, we were at 287. And then on the south side, we have to take it to 2787. So we're just going to start digging here. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just do it over here? And then I can just cut in. That's an unfortunate mistake right there. I didn't mean to go down that far. So we're going to... No, we're not going to fill that in. That would be a mistake also because we'd have to dig that back out. We're just going to ignore that we did that. We're going to go like this, 2787. Which is... Wait. No, we're facing... Oh, we're facing east. What? Wait, no. Hold on. We're at 2300. No, we got to go to the 2311. Okay. Coordinates are so hard. It's also hard in this game because they're imprecise. All right, 23. So 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to be at 2311. We're getting close. And if I go up to here, it's going to put me to 10, right? Thank you for the hydrates. Grab my, I do have my water over here. Got to keep up with that. I'm going to err on the side of smaller. We can fix it afterwards if we need to. So now we're going to head this direction. And so now we are heading east. We were at, this is 713, so we got to go to the opposite side, which is going to be 737. So we're going to follow this all the way across the other side. This is one of the hardest things. Once we get this room carved out, then we can start making some really good progress. This is tedious, though. I'm not going to lie. We're going to drop the whole floor out below us, by the way, when we 737. Where are we at? We've got about 7 more to go. And wait. 728. Okay, 7 more. We'll do 6 more and check. 1. It's like Minecraft. Yep, it is kind of like Minecraft right now. Until we, I mean, Bedrock bases are tricky. But man, they look super cool once they're done. 736, and if I jump into here, it's going to say 737. And I'm pretty sure we have a friend in here with us. And I can't, we didn't take this one all the way to the edge. I want to take this all the way up and then cut in. Yeah, Dritz, I just don't want them to help. If they help, it's going to be bad. They never help the way you want. All right, I think if I go back this way, we'll connect back up with the center. I'm hoping that's also not a screamer, because I don't want to deal with screamers down here. All right, did they find me? They didn't find me yet. Okay, so we can kind of dig this all out now. We'll keep turning these into stacks of stone because definitely going to be collapsing this out moving forward, and then we're just going to like nerd pull up the walls. It's been a long time since I've done a big underground dig like this. So honestly, when I do, in the past, when I've done big builds like this, a lot of times what I've done is done this during work, like when I'm stuck on conference calls. It's like the best thing ever. Like just sitting there, like you can focus on a conference call and just mine shit out. Just finished my dinner. Did you, anything good? Did you bring us any leftovers? I made green chicken enchiladas tonight for dinner. They came out pretty good. Tried a new recipe. I think in the future when I do it though, I will use my own recipe. I've got a recipe that we do for like a poblano crema, and it's fantastic. I would sign up for that. Like a laser mining minigun. Get out of my way. Oh my God, I hate you, drone. The drone is the devil. Starfield had really cool mining in it. Did I play Starfield? I can't remember if I played Starfield. So once this monstrosity is all done, I will release this one back out on Patreon for folks too. I need to trim Kitty's nails. Kitty nail trimming that's brave work, Shy. Actually, I guess it depends on your cats. I've got one cat who it's really easy. I've got another cat who you borderline have to wrap him in a towel. Benjamin doesn't care. Benjamin's like, nah, whatever. You can cut my nails. I'll just chill. The other one's like, I might kill a bitch. You can come do mine next. All right, let's get some food in the system here. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Greg, we are digging all the digs. So much digging. Oh, hey, it's a storm. At least we're underground. We don't care about this storm. Oh, Raven, it's available in the creative mode. Okay, sandstone, you said. Greg, I have been well, buddy. Are you doing TwitchCon this year? I just got tickets and all my stuff all sorted out. Yes, this is a massive dig hole. This is one of the biggest, this is bigger than the Undead Legacy. I will take my hydrate there. This is bigger than the Undead Legacy base that I made. And that was a pretty big dig project. This one is going to be larger. And hopefully, diggity, it doesn't collapse on us. So there's that going for us. Structural integrity underground is so weird. It is so complicated and bizarre to figure out. Nice pause on the mid swing there. right. Yeah, we'll keep flowing this one out till these two walls have to match each other. No worries. I know everyone can't make it. Like, a bunch of people aren't making it this year. Dragon Con only. I know Dragon Con very well, sir. That was my stomping ground for many years. I was Dragon Con for probably the first 20 years of Dragon Con. I always forget that you're down in that neck of the woods. Atlanta was my hometown for many, many years. Still love it down there. Lots of friends. Need to get back down there. Maybe end of year. The heat does suck. That's honestly my answer every time everyone's like, how did you move from Wisconsin to, you know, from Atlanta to Wisconsin? I'm like, have you ever been through that heat on a regular basis? Like, it sucks. That's a big shift from Seattle. Level 69. Insert all your childish jokes here. All right, that side's all cleared out. And is this, yep, we can just start back from the corner here. Evo, yeah, you can ask questions. I may or may not have answers. I will say also, for anyone modding questions, I have a whole channel on my Discord for modding, and we've got some incredibly talented modders that are in there that know way more than me. But yeah, feel free to ask away if you've got modding questions. I will answer if I am knowledgeable enough to answer. I do not consider myself like a pro modder or anything like that. I see what you did there, Raven. I see what you did. Feel like I'm being dry roasted. I downloaded the mods, but the game files don't have a mods folder. Yeah, you can make, if there's not a mods folder, you can just create the mods folder. I don't know, Bright Raven. Because they randomly added that in there? I got nothing. I got no logical reasons. Because there's random lichen underground. What are we at? Oh, let's make some more stacks of stone. We're never going to need stone again after this. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little confused because like and subscribe. Oh my gosh, Raven. There should be naturally a mods folder. If you've got a fresh install, there should always be a mods folder. In the past, I don't know if that was always the case, but ever since they added the PFP Harmony, I don't know why. I know that this is gonna work because I've tested it, but like I'm sitting here staring this, and I'm like, this is totally all gonna collapse on me. Harmony is not there. Evo, is that on a fresh install? Yeah, Dritz, when we go back, yeah, verify files is a good call. Man, this is a lot of work. Welcome to the dig stream, my friends. Welcome to the dig stream. No, Grez, there will be no need for stone ever again. The stone will be mighty.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
Oh, well played, well played, well played. I'll take that one. And then we just got to dig this thing all the way down to Bedrock. That's going to be the next crazy part. Vixen Quickstack should work out of the rip. It was craft from containers that needed fixed. It should just work. Getting so close. Somewhat speedy stack. See what you did there, Raven. All right, do I have anything left in the Sad Manhattan? I've got my cherries left. Cherry snack. Slowly getting some XP out of this. I mean, I guess this is not the most horrible XP. Dark Sun, no, this should not be a collapse. This should not cause... If it collapses, I'm gonna cry. Where's your friends? She's just swinging. Nope, here they come. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my god, is this like just like an army of plague spitters? Get away! All right. Shouldn't collapse. What could go wrong? I mean, pretty much so. Goodbye, it's Megatron. We have fixed the things. The files have been verified. Life is good. Shy Cat isn't more stable because of the concrete blocks. I don't know. So, what I do know. Come on. The chunk. I mean, I can leave that there until I do the roof. So this goes down one more level. Maybe I'll do this out of paranoia. Take this to the sides. Because we're going to do the whole roof with concrete. And this is the roof level. Right here. The whole exterior, we're going to take this all the way down to bedrock. Pretty much show the... And then we're going to drop everything out. But I'm wondering if there's any possibility. I had most of the stacks. Playing Rocket League. No worries. How's the Rocket League going? What league are you in if you're playing competitive? Hey, Wind, welcome in. Happy Friday. All right, so we are at 733 on this side, which is that correct? And 9310. Yeah, we're gonna have to measure this all out when we get to the bottom. We might end up having to fix. You know what? I can do it this. Can I do it this way? You know what? We're gonna do something. Diamond 2. That's pretty intense. I'm not that good. All right. We're gonna check a thing. I want to check my coordinates. And I'm gonna give you all a sneak peek of what I played around. I played around I made a copy. I made a copy just to check things. Hey, Just Rob. Hey, man, folks, go check out Just Rob. He has been tearing it up. You've been having some really good videos out there, buddy. If we can get a shout out over on YouTube. I keep checking your stuffages out. You've had some really great growth with this release. So sometimes I like to play with my builds. I just create a copy of the save file and I go in there, and that's how I kind of measured out how big I wanted this to be. I wanted a sense of what this was going to shake for. My YouTube shout out might not work. It's not a thing that I do as common. Ka-chunk. All right. So this is what we're building. This is what we're putting together down here, folks. This is what we're working for. All right. So I took pictures, I did things. So if I'm facing this wall, it's actually 2310. So if I'm facing, let me just get directions. Get them all here. So I am facing north. So north is 2310 when I'm just kind of sitting in the middle of the block. But now it says 2311. This is why freaking, oh, this makes me so mad. So if I'm here, it's 2311. When I'm pushed up against a block on a flat block. So that's to the north, 2311. All right, and to the west, I'm just gonna do this so that I'm 100% sure. Put down some blocks. So when I'm west and I'm pushed up against this, it's 713 east. And then when I go to the other way, by the way, I love how this turned out over here. We're at 737. Yes, Dark Sun, it is epically frustrating. It is so hard to like actually measure stuff out when you're building. All right, and now on the south side, we are at 2287. All right, I just want to confirm that because once we start digging down, it's going to be a nightmare. Is the deco piece new? Just Rob, this piece right here is new. That's a new block right here. The one that I used there and the one that I used across there. So this is what we're gonna be. This is what we're building towards. The zombies will drop in through here. We're gonna have electric fences across here so they get shocked as they fall. Yes. Yes. Good night, child. Had to say good night to the kiddo. Just out of curiosity, why do I have 488 lanterns in my tool belt? Because when you pull out of the creative menu, you pull 500 at a clip, and I just place them around for lighting. So I'm excited about this. So the whole plan of this is going to be the crafting room over here. We're going to have a similar entryway like this in each of the four corners. One side is going to be kind of for living quarters. One side is going to be for garden. And one side is going to be, I don't know, I wrote stuff down. Living space, crafting, garage, and garden. Oh, just Rob, you already found that too, because I played with, I was hoping to do something on that because oh hell, we're here. I will show people it. I futzed around. It's funny that you mentioned that, Rob, because yes, I tested this hilariously. It is not just a force field block. It is the ultimate force field block. It's hilarious. So I will show people since you brought it up. Good night, Ben. Big reveal. All right, so if I come here and drop a zombie biker over here, or 5 of them, and I stand here. Oh, every once in a while they'll mess it up. But see, they're having a hard time. Now they're just, did they patch it? Nope, here they go. Good zombies. All right, make your way around. Nope. Oh, this guy's gonna figure it out. But look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. I mean, yeah, this is the most busted of the force field blocks I've seen yet. Because just watching that, Subquake, it's this specific block. It won't work with frame. Oh, good question. I mean, like, if I do this, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. Oh. Come on, buddy. Let's see if he'll go. Interesting. It does not work with, that's way to make an interesting call on that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like, so if I go in here, he will find his way around. Yeah, Subquake's over on Twitch. The name of the block, if anyone is wondering, is the Slat Wall Deco 01. All right, so let's head back into game now that we've got our coordinates all straightened out. Storage block better. Are you talking about the old like bookcase one, Rob, that came out in 1.0? The one that looks like a bunch of like cubbies? Because I used that one for a while. Oh, let's join back into our normal game. Oops, continue game and back into our normal game. Does it matter which way it's flipped? I don't know, Dritz. Good question. I haven't played with it that much. I just follow, like, I just played around with it a little bit. I had a hunch. I saw that block. Shy Cat, it's a force field block. Basically forces the zombies to go around it because the AI is silly. I think they, you know, basically it's a new block and they probably didn't code some parts of it right. The 1 meter hole works. The AI is both intelligent and incredibly stupid. Yes, that is never a truer statement has been made. Gum Gum, welcome in. All right, you know what? We're gonna do this. Welcoming Gum Gum. All right, so we're on the south side. So the south side needs to go to 2287. So the south side is correct. We're just going to confirm all the sides now that we've done this. But we're going to dig out 2 blocks like this, and we're going to place 2 so that we can make sure that we're properly faced up against it. So on the north side, we're at 2311. That is accurate. So that's correct. Welcome in, Gum Gum. And on this side, we're gonna do the same thing. I just don't trust it unless we've actually got a couple blocks here as test. So on the east side, we are at 737, which is correct. And then 713 on the opposite side. So we just got to go to this side, and this should be 713. So again, 2 blocks here. And boom, boom, so that we sit up against them. Oh. 712. We went too far. We went a block too far. So we should be here. Okay. Ooh. Yep, we messed up. Mistakes were made, my friends. This is why we check. Could have been bad. Could have been bad. But all the rest of the room shape is correct. And it matters because of my design and because of symmetry, my friends. Symmetry matters. All right, so we'll cut this all out to here. I guess we'll fill in. We'll probably fill the last bit in with concrete because honestly, folks, I don't like leaving anything. Oh, well, let me think. We're digging down. The top will fill in with concrete here. Because everything on the top level is going to be filled in with concrete anyway. Get out of here, Nerdy Nat. I am saying that Subquake, I would lose it. I would lose it. Oh, there's commercials. All right, bio run. I'm gonna give you guys and gals some bases, and I'll be right back. Let's see. Mic switch. All right, we're on the new mic. I'll answer that at the bar, Rob. I'm gonna head to the bar. We need a refill. We're gonna head that way. We'll be back. Yeah, we still have music jamming in the back. Boop. Hello, friend. You, here, me, follow. Good camera. It's not listening to me right now. Be a good camera. There we go. It was taking its sweet time. It was trying to figure out what it wanted to be when it grows up. All right. I was going through lists of things that I've made recently that were fun, and Raven mentioned rye whiskey, and that got me thinking. So we're gonna do a Monte Carlo. Get myself some ice. Get myself some rye whiskey. I'm just feeling like sipping drinks tonight. So I need another big rock to go in there. Grab a fresh rock out of there, make sure the freezer's closed. I sound quieter. I shouldn't sound quieter. I can crank, at some point in time I'll play with this mic, I can crank it up. Oh yeah, I am on the lapel mic, so I'm not. But if it's too quiet, then I will adjust it later so that it's just. We did this all backwards. That's okay. All right, so Monte Carlo, 1.5 rye whiskey. What type of rye do I want? I'm gonna keep, I've been using the Rittenhouse, which I didn't like at first, but I've been using a lot more and more. So we're gonna go with 1.5 on the Rittenhouse, then we're gonna go with 1/2 of Benedictine. Let's put this back over here. There's Grandma, where's Benedictine? There we go. Benedictine is your spicy orange. So we're gonna go with 1/2 on that. And then a couple dashes of Angostura. This is pretty close to like an old-fashioned riff. We're gonna give it, you never start mixing, nope, never do that, Raven. Never done that before. Well, I try to keep my ice one clean, but here we are making mistakes. It is basically an old-fashioned with no sweetener. You're basically using the Benedictine as the sweetener. Shy Cat, if it were a hobby, you might. It helps. And since we're treating this like an old-fashioned, I am going to go ahead. It's not typical for this drink, but I'm going to give it a. Yes, I have crib sheets everywhere of cocktails that I've created, of ones that I like. I write stuff on paper all the time. This one we're going to give an orange peel to it because, yeah, like I said, it's kind of like an old-fashioned. It's got that old-fashioned-y feel to it. So why not give it a nice big swath of orange in there and trim up our orange for shaken, not stirred. Plop that in there. Cheers. Yeah, that's just nice. That's really nice. I might grab a beer for the road. What do I want out of here? What do I want? What do I want? Maybe we'll come back for a beer. We'll come back for a beer for you. Let's go back here. Ah, road beer. I'll run back out for a beer as needed. My last cocktail was too good. It just disappeared. It just poof, went away. All right, back to here. Cheers, happy Friday, all. All right, are we ready to dig? Yes. Oh, I got to switch out. Switch mics. There we go. Back to this mic. Most cocktails are mastered of disappearing. Yeah, I get that. Rock and stone. Okay, yes, this is the one where we mistakes were made. Hey, big boy. Joke. Sorry about your face. We should be on game scene. I see what's going on here. Hold on one second. Where did, oh, I gotta fix a quick thing. Hey, thank you, Raging Female. I gotta do a quick thing for the fam. All right, I'm good now. Sorry. Gotta wait for that stream delay. Yeah, sometimes that's how things roll. Let's put all of our stacks. Good God, that's a lot of stone. Yeah, Lex, a lot of times I've figured it out by the time you get to me. All right, let's sort this out around this area, because I know this has got to come down one more. And the roof is right where we were. I just want to make sure that I'm correct on this.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
All right, so if I'm here, I'm on block 16, correct? So that is the rooftop. Is this our angled side? Where is our angled side? This is our angled side. Okay. So what that means is that right here, this is ceiling. It's like we're all just doing our gerbs. Copy shape. Copy shape and rotation, and we need to go one more down. We need to unlock that one and take it to there. Perfect. So this is going to go across like this. And there we go. Cool. We might have to dig out one more level with how I did this. Oh, I hate my life. Okay, that's fine. We'll make it happen. Trying to avoid some of this. All right, let's copy shape and rotation. Pay sucks, but good company. I know. Hey, man, if Raven, if I could afford to pay, I would.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Just gonna cut a diagonal through here. So essentially what I'm trying to do, and this is at a, I'm in the land of paranoia now. How do you have not like that on Xbox? I'm running a mod that allows me to do that. Which we hope that one day the consoles will get access to, but for right now, it is unfortunately on PC only. On PC, you can get all different types of HUD mods that change the look of, well, the HUD and other things. So we're gonna do the entire roof here. And I'm doing this because I don't... Everyone's like, okay, collapse imminent. And I'm like, oh shit. I don't know. And I will tell you all, I checked structural stability. It's so weird on bases like this. It's Friday, you know that what that means? No, what's that mean? It means cocktails. But I'm hoping that by connecting this to the side, it gives some extra, you know, integrity. I might dig some of these out later to add in lights. There you go. I think I missed, you think I missed a block? It's possible. You know what? We'll nerd pull up and deal with it after the fact. I'm not going to worry about a single missed one. Not at this stage, because we're going to dig out the entire exterior. I'm just trying to get the corners all updated like this. Yeah, there's some ways that PC will just never catch up to or I mean, sorry, consoles will just never quite catch up in 7 days. I just don't know that they'll ever fully optimize it to the level or have all the features from a mod and all that jazz that you've got. I'm trying to avoid Vixen. It could be. It's also the way when you place blocks, it pops a lot. So it's easy to miss. All right, so now we're gonna duck and go under here. Oh, just Rob, I think I saw the question that you had earlier. Sorry, yeah, I was making cocktails. Would I consider going back to A16 just to do like are you talking about like doing a comparison? I did see the comment, but I was checking it out as I was like running to the bathroom and making a drink and doing things. But yeah, I like, are you talking about like doing a collab type of thing? Hang back and ditz around and talk about the shenanigans of what it is. It'd be a little bit, but I'd be open to that. It'd be kind of fun. I actually, when I did, in my tier review video for where I was kind of, yeah, no, I can see that. It wouldn't be until after I'm back from vacation. I've got a vacation coming up where I get to take a break. I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself. But I get to take a break. A very needed break. So yeah, whoever was asking about the HUD. Rob, yeah. Actually, Rob, yeah, you can send me a DM. You can even friend me on Discord. We've connected plenty of times, so it's probably a good time to share with people. Like, don't be offended if you send me a friend request on Discord and I don't respond. I don't accept Discord friend invites. It's just not a thing I do. The only people I'm friends with on Discord are my mods and typically other content creators. It's just habit. I think I messed this wall up here. I think I dug too far. Yeah, but Raven, that's just a personal choice. That's, you know. Yeah, I like to tell everyone every once in a while so that people understand it's like, it's not that I don't like you or that you're not probably a fantastic human being, but I keep my Discord friends to a very, very small group that is manageable of like other content creators who I collaborate with and do stuff with, and family and friends and stuff like that. Discord has a friend feature. Yeah, there's a lot of that, Rob. There's a lot of that. This has been the stream for all your dig jokes. Just get them all out. Just tell me how much you're digging this stream. You can also tell me that just how much the stream rocks. That's a totally other valid choice. You can tell me how this stream goes hard. I just I'm sure we could keep going. Yeah, Dark Sun, that is a thing as well. It's a weird world that we live in. All right, let's see what we've... This is starting to get confusing now. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that I've got connective tissue. This is what I really want here. Back to these pieces here. For reasons of support. So I think I'm gonna just do it from here. Oh no! I hate you, game. I hate you so much. Oh man, Rooster, Raven is falling over in his chair right now. He's so proud of you. All right, so we got it connected on that side. We have it connected on this side. Let's connect it back over here. At least a few. I probably don't even need to be doing this. The integrity is probably fine, and I'm probably overly concerned. But here we are. We're connecting it up anyway out of fear. That side's connected. Now we just need 1, 2. We got 3 sides connected. We'll connect up this one here. Excavate a new biome. You know, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Ten hours into a bedrock base and had it collapse. Ugh. Well, I mean, I prototyped concepts of this a little bit. I mean, I didn't want to test a lot because I genuinely wanted this one to be a build that I did on stream with you all. That was the plan for this one, so that's what we're trying to do. Oh my god, drone, I'm gonna effing murder you. People wonder why I don't use the drone. I was wondering who you might be, so I looked up your channel. I forgot your name is all. No worries. I'm just a dude doing some stuff, digging a hole. I just build by feel, and apparently I felt wrong. I mean, I think all of us have had that mistake of like looking at your integrity, your structural integrity, and being like, oh, this is probably fine. It's totally fine, right? This is good. This is fine. All right, let's get everything going back from this corner and pull this out. And I made my debut by digging a hole. Rob, you've been doing really well about like some of your titles just from a clickability perspective. You've been on fire. You've had some really good stuff. I got to get better at making content that is less produced and easier and faster. That's the thing that I got to learn. Oh, Raven. So what I'm trying to do here, by the way, just for context, once I close all this in, I'm preventing myself from basically having to nerd pull up This is really easy when I can just walk around and build the roof right now. But once we collapse all this, and I need to up my cinematics game. Do you have a 2 PC setup? Because that's where the cinematics are all about. Having a second PC that you can have your extra camera. That's what it's all about. All right, that's all clear. Yes, Rob, that is very true. You're 100% right. The only exception I will say, my tutorial videos, but I'm unique on this one, I think. I don't see anyone else who does block by block tutorials like I do. That is a niche that I have been able to take advantage of, and those videos do so well over time. They start off okay, but they just continue to grow. So those have become kind of my bread and butter. All right, now we're gonna take the roof out. We're gonna find out if this whole thing collapses. If this whole thing collapses, it's just a cocktail stream for the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna drink. We'll end the stream. We'll say it's been fun. I might cry a little bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have a moment together, one way or the other. We'll throw my drone on a bonfire, sing a song. We're getting close. We don't technically have to... Hey, Sir James, welcome to the dig stream. Thank you, Broken Bot. I appreciate it. Oh, God. See, it gets scarier. It gets scarier when you get down to these last few bits like this, and you're like, is it all going to come tumbling down? Is this the moment? Is this the moment? And there we have it, folks. It is safe. We are safe for now. Now, why in the world am I missing blocks? Oh, because I didn't carve that out. Okay, that's fine. Catherine, because we are very close to Bedrock. We are very close to Bedrock. And so our distance for stability is not that far. Yeah, Rob, that has been a long-standing relationship forged. That took me years to get to that. Hey, Rob, get that money. Are you gonna be? Any chance you're going to TwitchCon? I don't know if you're on. I know you do YouTube. I'm not sure if you do Twitch or not. So TwitchCon is a great chance to like meet the fun pimps and hang out with them and kind of build just relationships with them. They're very accessible. But that was the second time I've done the patch notes for them. And before that, Guns, Nerds, and Steel did it. But both Tem and I were at TwitchCon together last year hanging out with the Fun Pimps and got to go to their partner party with Funcom and all that jazz. So those relationships have been good. I will be back. For anyone who wants to catch up at lies, deceit, falsehoods, witchcraft. I'll be back at TwitchCon again this year, folks. Anyone who's going to be there, please let me know. I will end up starting a channel in my Discord for anyone who wants to connect up with me at TwitchCon. But Rob, yeah, we can connect in Discord. I'll let you know, like, I'll let you know the skinny, what's gone on, the things, the stuff and the fluffs and things. All right, now that we've done the hard part, now we just got to dig all the way to Bedrock, baby. We just keep on angling this around and then we collapse it all out in the bottom, and then we get to have a really satisfying moment where we create like 80,000 screamers. Because that's what's going to happen when we get to the bottom of this. Where are we? We're on day 47, so we got 2 days before Horde. It's going to be a late stream. But it's Friday, folks. This is going to be the best Friday digging stream you ever been to. Where is TwitchCon this year? TwitchCon this year, and I think for the next 2 or 3 years is San Diego. You can create a screamer, kind of, sort of. I mean, there are things you can. I mean, you can technically, yes. You can't create one. I can't craft a screamer, but you can make screamer farms. I want to start a channel. So, okay. I'm gonna have real talk, folks. If you want to start, what? Oh, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna pause for a second. What's going on, Tim? Hey, buddy. Oh man, I got distracted. I was about to have some real talk. Welcome in, Raiders. Tim, how was your stream? I'm still gonna have the real talk. The real talk was, if you're gonna start streaming or making content, you don't have to have good equipment. It's more important just to do it and learn how to do it, because your first 50 or 100 videos are gonna suck anyway. So just get in there and do it. What's going on, you freaking nerds? Welcome in, welcome in. So Tim, was this your community stream? I wasn't sure if you were going to do this as a community stream. Did you do this as a live stream and I totally missed that? So Tim, so far the Bedrock base is coming along very well. And I apologize, folks. This is not your action-packed stream. This is a lot of digging. There's so much digging that has to happen. Did the community one? Oh man, I got to go back and watch it afterwards, Tim. I saw your all call for it, and I only have a few streams left before I bug out on vacation, and I had to do this. So, but I had some folks asking, saying that, they didn't want to start content creation because they didn't have good gear. And don't let, for any of you who want to make content, don't let gear be your holdback. Yeah, how did the Horde night go with the whole crew? If Tem says I'm good, then we'll watch. I don't know. That Tem guy's pretty sketchy. We dig you, Echo. I see what we're doing. Yeah, just get a decent mic and start rolling. And by decent mic, everyone has to understand that like YouTube and Twitch compress your audio so much that you don't have to go for like a $400 microphone. There are so many good like $50-ish microphones that are really fantastic. So I'm actually going to coach you against being me. Don't overspend on gear, which is what I've done. So don't do it. We had a totally bad first Horde. The second two went really well. Oh, were you doing like Horde every night? Is blue I mean, so naughty, I used the Blue Yeti for years. The Blue Yeti is great. I'm actually using a blue microphone right now. This is a Bluebird. So this guy right here. Now this is an XLR condenser, which I don't recommend anyone using a condenser mic, quite honestly. Use a dynamic mic if you have the option to. It's just easier to manage your sound in your area. But for new folks here, yeah, this is kind of my setup in my, but the sound coming from mic is very good. Yes, I've invested a bunch to get my stuff to sound good. So, but yeah, here's my quick setup. We do drinks at the bar. So if you all hang out for a while, we'll be back out at the bar a little bit. I've got a whole setup with an AI tracking cam out in the bar area. So we're sipping on a Monte Carlo right now, which is rye whiskey with Benedictine, some Angostura bitters, and a nice little orange peel. Yeah, the Rode Pod mic are fantastic. So there's lots of good options. But welcome in, folks. Anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Echo. I do a bunch of primarily base building in 7 days to die. That's my I bet a good chair is ideal for sitting long hours for streaming. It is critical. I've got a very fancy chair that I did spend a bunch because my posture is horrible, and I finally had to get a chair that supports my back properly. I had one of the big Titan chairs, which for some people work. It doesn't shake for me. So hit me up with questions as you go. I'm going to keep the dig. So we are in the process. We got to dig out a hole to Bedrock. When does my cocktail book come out? That's a great question. Man, so Gum, that has been my vision for a while. My next channel that I'm going to be doing on YouTube is definitely going to be a cocktail channel. I got an SL Titan today. Mikey, I mean, Raven loves the Secret Lab Titan. I don't like it because I don't feel like it helps with my posture. And I have a Secret Lab Titan out in the other room. I've got a gorgeous one. I've got the actually Raven has the same one. I've got the House Stark one from Game of Thrones. So Tem, I have to say the setup that, if you're still here, and dude, if you got to run, I know it's late for you. You're more of an early bird than I am. But I figured out a format. Oh yes, we're 100% going to collapse this area. That's why I'm doing the outside. Yes, Rookie, they are absolutely absurdly expensive. I have a really good chair. It's just my computer kind of sucks, and all I have is headphones and mic. You know, you get piece by piece. You go one bit at a time. So yeah, we just got to take all this the way down to Bedrock. What are we at? Level? Oh, we're gonna be here for a while. So for folks who want to hang around, we do have Horde Night in a couple hours. We're gonna be fighting. You know what? Should we go check? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. We're full up. A bomb pit or something? What's the deal with Bedrock? So with a bedrock base, you build a bedrock because bedrock can't be damaged. So it has some advantages to it there. I was like, what is all this noise here? We're going to head back to our main base. So yeah, old time gamer. I think, you know, for me, I spent a lot into my chair for my health. Is there a quick stop place to find ideal items and start streaming? Mic, chair, OBS items. So Naughty, I'm going to put this up here. If you have questions on any of that, I have a channel in my Discord. Damn it, Raven already beat me to it because he's just that good of a mod. I have a channel for streaming where we talk about that type of stuff. If you've got questions, I really enjoy helping people out and, you know, talking through all that. Is the concrete floor going to drop when you take out that support? Nope, it's fine. Yeah, what Guns Nerds? Yeah, Tim, I'm rocking a Herman Miller embodied chair. It's a really expensive chair, but I live in this room all the time, so it's important to me for health. So, how did I find my moderators? Kind of a combination of them. I found some of my moderators because they were existing community members. Some of them were... What is this doggo doing over here? All right, we're gonna head back to our regular base. For some of the folks here, they were just people who I played on my community server with me. Some of them were community members who were just here in chat all the time. Yeah, the spitters are... Ugh. So we've been cycling back between here and our main base. Some of them were like, hey, you're a mod and an admin now. Some of my mods have been voluntold. Yeah, Mikey's helped out a handful of times. So yeah, I haven't added my chair to my gear list, but I'm using a Herman Miller embody chair, and it forces me to keep my back upright. Hey Naughty, you just gotta accept the rules at the top. There's you gotta thumbs up the thing at the top. Tim, I gotta say, I'm gonna miss you at TwitchCon this year. I'm gonna miss you. After the last 2 years of getting a chill. I get it. I get that you got a bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna miss you. Just my sad face. Rob, it was around $1,500. On sale. If you don't get it on sale, it's more. But I did like all the research and then some. I miss you, buddy. Okay, that was too much. So who's gonna break into the TwitchCon party? Oh man, pew pew. All right, so this is my base called the Foundry. I developed this one for 2.0. We'll see how badly I land this thing. Oh no, 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 no! Yep. I didn't break in, I jumped in. No! Perfect. Perfect landing. All right, we don't have anything to get rid of here. Let's cycle everything in the base here. First try, you scratch the paint. All right. That's connected for now. Let's get everything off of our little drone buddy and dump those in the forge in. Let's check all these, make sure cement is a crafting. I'll show everyone the horde base that we've got here in a second. Oh, the gyro controls are horrible. Yeah, that's maybe I wasn't prescriptive enough on there. It's obnoxious if you don't get on sale is more so where I was angling at. I do understand that statement is like, hey Echo, is it frowned upon to do major mining off stream? I think that is a discussion with your community. I have found, now we've got dogs below. I'm gonna run down below. I have found with my community, they want to see everything. I'm always nervous about dig streams, but I keep asking people and they're like, show me the digging. Yeah. The nice thing about the dig streams is you really get to engage. So here's what the base looks like. It's got two sides. It's got a big drop pit. We'll fight Horde here in a second. So it's got the double side here. It's got the fighting positions up there. Oh, are you not dead? All right. We've got automated drawbridges to let us in for vehicles. I'm going to lock this one for now. Let's make sure we grab all of our concrete and cycle everything. That's the core reason I came back here. Grab a bunch of bits here. We're just like in a concrete hell loop here. We're just trying to keep that cement flowing. The concrete is growing. We should make a ton of sand while we're gone this time. I'm realizing, do we have enough? Oh, we've probably got enough sand to go for now. So concrete mix, we'll grab what we've got. We'll split this between a few. Get the rest going here. Concrete is a never-ending battle. You're absolutely right. We're gonna go ahead and make crushed sand. We're gonna make like, I don't know, 20,000 crushed sand. Nope. Can I just make 999 and do it twice? We'll just let that go till it goes. Did we get all these loaded? These are all loaded. And we still have, how do we, yeah, we're still good on sand. We're never going to run out of sand. We're never going to run out of stone. And we've got concrete shapes constantly being produced. But I'm not Dark Sun. I am not making, I'm not making structures the size you do. Oh, Dark Sun has made some of the most insane bases in terms of size that I've ever seen. We're not building quite that much. Dump cell bucket. We'll leave that behind. We'll leave that behind as well. Steel is never-ending battle. So I just want to get us to concrete to get everything up and running. So yeah, so this is the whole base set up here. Nice little compact crafting room. I do prefer the slugs. More damage, they're cheaper to make. I just made 6,200 concrete shapes. That's a lot. I think, I mean, we've made a lot here. I don't know what we're up to. Did we pull off of all the concrete that we had here? I'm just checking. We might as well just turn everything that we've got to concrete shapes, because that's all we're... There's another 260. All right, let's head back. I really want to... we got a day before Horde. I don't think we have a lot of repairs to do here. You know, we can get the SMG turrets for the roof. We can get... oh god, no! Ooh, that was almost leg broken right there. Can we make SMG turrets? I need... because we've got tons of ammo here, right? Why do I not have more SM... where's my 9mm ammo? Oh, because it's giving me all AP ammo now. Okay. You're in charge of keeping the mixers going? Love it.
Inconceivable.
SMG turret. Can I make that? Yes. Oh, I need handgun parts. Boo. Mikey, get some good rest, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you as always. Have a good one. Forge out. You stay there. Yeah, I'm not staying for this screamer. We're just gonna drive. We're just gonna fly away. We're gonna try. Goodbye, screamer. I will, Mikey. I absolutely will have a drink for you. I think we're back this way. Yep, I see her screaming down there. She can scream in the night. We're heading here. Perfect. There we go. Plenty of gas still. We just need to reload this thing. So ads in 7 minutes. Perfect. We'll do one more cocktail then and I'll grab a beer. No, I know the trick for that. I'm just lazy. Corn-fed, I actually have a macro that holds down all the buttons so I can hands-free fly. I tell everyone all the time, this is one of the greatest things just to save your fingers. I've got another one that just holds down the left mouse button so that I constantly mine. But this makes your life a little easier. One day I'll fly away. I have 14 stacks of iron. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of iron mining because I haven't... oh, I'm on console. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry, I don't know the woes of console. I would struggle with this game on console. I would. So yeah, but if anyone's going to be out at TwitchCon, I look forward to meeting folks. What do you have holding the key down? Mikey, I've got a Logitech mouse and I just made a macro. So you've got extra buttons on the side. So I've got one extra button that is for flying. And I've got one of my buttons is for mining. Cloud, yes, this is my single player world. I have not had a chance to really play. Win, that would be awesome. Keep me in the loop. Let me know. Oh my god, I hate spitters so much. Tem, I need to get your mod. Got it. Weather fog 0. All right. Anyone else who's coming, you can fight me down here. I'll be down here digging. Oh, removes them entirely. So so for everyone's sake, like I'm not the one to give you a tutorial on whatever mouse you have. Yeah. I see what you did there, Vixen. Just look up tutorials on how to deal with macros with your mice. Logitechs can do it, Razers can do it, all the gaming mice can do it. They're so rude. But basically all you just want to function is a toggle that holds down the left mouse click. Like for right now, I'm not holding down my left mouse click because honestly, I've got horrendous arthritis and this saves my finger from holding this down. So we're just gonna do loops around until we get to Bedrock, which I am hoping against hope we can do before Horde night. But this, damn, that's a lot of digging. So we're down to level 9. We got 8 more laps to do, folks. This is the time. Hey, if you've got questions for me, the digging is real. Oh yeah, they're probably Thurlos. There probably are software solutions. We can get injured while sleeping. I mean, sometimes you pull something in your sleep. It happens. It feels like the NASCAR of mining. So interestingly enough, my hair is not purple. That is my hair light, topiary. I mean, my hair has been purple before. I dyed my hair multiple years for Extra Life as like points like for community milestones, but this is just the light above me. So if I actually hit my button here and turn off my hair lights, my hair will go back to not being purple. So hold on, I'll do it on the dry stretch here. All right, so boom, there's what it looks like with my hair lights off. So a hair light is a light that hits you in the back of the head and it makes you pop out from the background. It gives you separation from, you know, everything behind you. So it's essentially a spotlight on the ceiling. I would like to dye my hair again. Oh God, what just happened? Yeah, the last few times I've dyed my hair, I full on bleached it and then dyed it. Does it help you grow a sweet flow? I don't know. I would. So you can still have a hair light without having hair. I don't have much. Grow lights. Am I sure this is gonna work? I am 100% sure this is gonna work. Ah, I'm so sure that I'm shooting laser beams out of my eyes. Raging laser beams. Wouldn't that just be a headlight If so, isn't it just in the wrong spot? So if you learn about lighting, you have a key light, a fill light, and a hair light. Those are your 3 lights. Why the buffering? Might have to download more internet. I recommend downloading all of the internet. All of it. Just get it all. All right, we're going to the bar. You're not too late. It's all okay. I got one more drink left in me. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. At least one more. I got a really great idea. I'm excited about this one. We're gonna head out that way. We'll flip on to, where is this? Here? Welcome back, just kidding. Are we here? We're here, right? All right, let's go to the bar. Hey, you, we good? Are we back? We're back. Excellent. All right, I had an idea. We're doing an idea. I need this. I don't even know what I'm doing. This is a new cocktail. We're doing. I have a Twitch twin? Well, that's fun. All right, so I ran upstairs. I have this canister here I made. This is like fire roasted jalapenos and my wife noticed your daily subs. Oh, weird. That is bizarre. That shouldn't do that. So I've got poblanos and jalapeno peppers in here because I like the spicy stuff. So we're just gonna toss a chunk of that into here. And then I got some fresh lemon juice, which is right here. How many stream decks do I have? Not enough. I think I have 4 stream decks, maybe 5. I use all of them. So we're gonna put 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. I am gonna muddle that. Yes, all of them. All of them is the answer. We're gonna pull the muddler out. We're just gonna smoosh up all that good peppery goodness. I was gonna do a gin drink, but then I was feeling tequila again. Gum, I do have Disaronno back here, right here. I also like other amarettos. One of my favorite nightcaps is actually a amaretto cocktail that my mentor who taught me how to make cocktails showed me, and that was, he does a drink called a Coolly Sinister Proposal, which is half and half with Amaro and amaretto, and then an orange rind. What type of tequila do I like? So I wish I knew more about Tequila Mute. I generically speak, or geez, generically use 1800 for just like for this. I'm gonna toss 1800, but I want to put a little bit of mezcal in. I want some smoke in what I'm putting together here. So this is gonna be, French Connection's a great drink. We're gonna go with mezcal on this. This has been my new favorite thing. I've been doing this with scotch and blended scotch and an Isla scotch. And I've been doing this, which is blended scotch, if you don't know, is a pretty mild scotch. It's, you know, it's not from any of the specific regions. And then a Isla scotch is a very smoky scotch. So this is kind of the equivalent here, where I'm doing regular tequila, or reposado tequila, sorry. Won't say regular, reposado tequila, and then this is a really nice mezcal, which gives you the smoke element. So I did like 3/4 of a regular tequila and then half of a mezcal. So you've got the smoke. The lemon is gonna act as an extractor from the peppers to pull that out. I'm gonna grab some agave syrup here. And then I'm gonna round this out. I'm just gonna do like a bar spoonful, nothing more than that. And we're definitely gonna strain this one because that's gonna be a bunch of pepper junk. And then I think I do want to keep in the feel of this. This isn't quite a margarita because we're going with lemon, but I am going to go with Benedictine. I'm just going to go with a half on that. It's more on the sweeter side, or more on the spicy, drier side of the orange than the like a Cointreau or a triple sec or something like that. So for this one, I want a big chunky cube of ice. And I might want salt on this. I could actually go with salt on this. That might be interesting on this. I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna get myself a lemon slice here to salt the rim. Oh, nope, never mind. I took the salt up. Oh, nope, the salt's over there. I'm gonna take a small lemon slice here. So you take a lemon slice like this, and that's how you salt a rim. Take your lemon slice and rotate it. Normally, for tequila, I'd like lime, but we're mixing it up. We're trying something different. Then you just rotate it. Gives you a nice little salt rim. Then we're gonna take our big chunk of ice here and dump it in. Then we just need to shake that up. So I just need myself a glass. Now we're gonna have the orange bits, or the pepper bits and all that. So we wanna do a double strain. So we're gonna grab this guy here. And then I'm gonna take my spoon and give it a little swirl because I need to get a better strainer. They make better like cone style strainers that don't have the issue that I'm running into here. So cheers all. Oh. Oh my God, those smoked poblanos. Oh, All right, let's get back in here. All right, mic switch, rotate. Bring it in. Cheers, everybody. This is brilliant. If you like tequila, you like peppers, like that charred pepper taste is so good. All right, Now that I've wowed you with my cocktail abilities, let's so salty. Let's dig. Frozen water never costs so much. So mute, I guess I should ask you, what type of tequila do you like? I would honestly like to know more about tequila. Nice side quest. Nugget 8. So Bearman, I have an industrial ice maker under the counter back behind me. Don Julio, okay. So I wanted a good ice maker so that when we have friends and stuff over, it's really frustrating for like the fridge to keep up with ice making. Oh, you need the nuggets. I get it. I mostly drink anejo. Okay. Yeah, I mostly for cocktails use reposado. There is one cocktail that I did recently that uses Blanco. Papa, where are we digging to now? We are digging, we're digging a hole. We are building the ultimate bedrock base. And I'm glad that Tem could drop in. I am so excited to share this one with him, because him and I have talked about bedrock bases and what a pain in the ass they are. So Mute, do you like smoky? Yeah, it's important to know the type of, like tequila and whiskey are the same thing. Like knowing what to use for a well drink versus a good cocktail or like a sipping experience, you can save yourself a whole bunch of money. Oh, it's Raven Dawn. Man, I can't wait till we get once this is all set up. It was Raven Dawn. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All right, we're down to 6-4. We only got 5 more floors to go. We 100% got this before Horde Night. I didn't realize how long this was going to take, folks. You said smoky and now my cat demands treats. Smoky is one of my favorite profiles for cocktails, like mezcal, Isla scotches. Absolutely. TXL, yes. I also wish they would buff the auger. The fact that it doesn't make sense to use the auger pretty much so ever is kind of frustrating. Dark Sun, I have not seen hardly any. Yeah, auger is great for clay, and that's about it. Oh man, that cocktail is so good. All right, I gotta get that one down later. So that was lemon, poblano and jalapeno, mezcal and tequila, Benedictine. Oh, Oh, speaking of making too much noise, I just realized I was not ducking, which is a dumb move. Look at, we're down to level 5. Can you imagine? Come on, folks. Let's be honest. Can you imagine if they created a jackhammer? Think of how obnoxious the auger is. I guarantee you, if they came up with a jackhammer, the noise would be so bad that you would just want to. You just want to do yourself in. You'd be like, nope, can't do it. Sorry. I cannot imagine the sound that they would come up for a jackhammer, but I only have to think it's awful. Drinking Lugavulin 16 is one of my absolute favorites. Triple Hex. Love that one. Love that one. I will also tell you,
7 Days to Die is a perfect game with 0 bugs.
I mean, don't get me wrong. A 30-year Macallan's going to be an amazing scotch. But if you have your choice, there's like, if you're buying, there's so many better scotches out there than Macallan that have interesting and nuanced flavor profiles without having to go to Macallan. Again, Macallan's still a fantastic scotch, but hey, Dark QLT, get some rest. Holy crap. I can't drink scotch, makes my heart race. Yeah, then don't drink it, man. Don't drink anything if it's not healthy for your body. Like, seriously. I tell this to people all the time. I do cocktails on stream, but I also sometimes do non-alcoholic cocktails on stream because my wife can't drink. Yeah, see, I think Johnny Walker is so overrated. Bearman, I mean, that's a personal preference. It's still good scotch, but there's so many better choices. And like Johnny Walker just has name recognition for years. It's not meh. It's still very drinkable. So Raven, I agree with you. And don't get me wrong, I still also love Blanton's. Blanton's got, you know, I think a lot of the bourbon companies caught up with Blanton's. Lost Hiker, you just nailed one of my favorite. Balvenie is one of my absolute favorites. Balvenie is fan-freaking-tastic. So interestingly enough, I don't think I have any Macallans or I have about 70 or 80 bottles of whiskey out on the bar. And I don't have a single Macallan's. I might have one Johnny Walker left out there that I was given as a gift. One Macallan because it's a gift. Yeah, so I can't drink Jack Daniels. So Jack Daniels I can't drink. Plain Wild Turkey I can't drink. But I did find that some of the Wild Turkey variants are pretty impressive. Some of what Wild Turkey has done is really good. But their base stuff is kind of meh. Brothers Bond Bourbon. I haven't tried that one. Ooh, what's my number one beer? Oh, geez. How many bottles of Fireball? Rosencrantz, you want to guess? You want to guess how many bottles of Fireball I have? I bet you know the answer of how many bottles of Fireball I have. It's a huge number, right? 0. Rookie nailed it. Yeah, I don't know that I could claim. Yeah, it's 0. Redbreast is the best Irish whiskey. I'd have a hard time arguing with that. Now, I will say what I tell everybody. My preferences don't need to be your preferences. So if I shit on something that you love, you can ignore me because it's my opinion. I'm a huge fan of like what you like. Don't let anyone tell you that your drink of choice is not tasty, because their opinion is irrelevant. Redbreast is one of my... look at that! Yes! Yes! All right. Don't yuck someone else's yum. Yep, pretty much. All right, now we gotta clear this now. Now we gotta clear the bottom floor and watch it all burn, baby. Watch it all fall down. Let's get some water in the system here. Now, I am a little bit confused why Gum, I don't know why it says level 3 is... I don't know. So, can I share something? I wasn't going to share, but I'll share this. I will, as part of my vacation, I will be at the Redbreast Distillery, and I am super excited about it. Redbreast is one of my favorite whiskeys of all times, for sure. Redbreast 12, Broken Bot. I don't have a favorite beer. Beer is so impossible for me because I like all different types. Some of my favorite breweries, Untitled Art is definitely up there as one of my number one, if not my number one. A lot of breweries up here in Wisconsin that most people wouldn't know. You know, you'll hear Raven and I both talk about Three Sheeps Brewing. They do some amazing imperial stouts. So, and I'm also very weirdly seasonal with beer. Like I like stouts all year round. Yeah, Raven's got me nailed here. And I like IPAs, and I also like PBR. I mean, and I like Miller High Life on a hot day. I still think the Champagne of beers is an amazing beer on a hot day. Like a freaking cold, crisp Miller High Life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Coors or Miller Lite, yeah. See, I can't do. My dad grew up drinking Coors, and I just can't do it. Hey, Triple Hex, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Beer is so hard nowadays, folks. There's so many good breweries out there to like name one above another. All breweries have like hit and miss type of scenarios. Each brew's a little bit different. And I kind of love that. It gives us variety of things. It's not just like one choice. I've had a lot of Dragon's Milk. Absolutely. Miller High Life and Sunny D? Never heard of that. Oh man, I also... Founders is pretty solid. Founders is a good brewery. Rob, I'm with you on PBR. Like, till this day, I still find PBR fantastic. Yinling is also good. My whole family's originally from Pennsylvania. So I know the Yinling. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Hey, Thurlos, kudos to you, buddy. So Thurlos, if you ever want to jump in my Discord and talk non-alcoholic, I can talk about that all day long too. If you heard me mention before, my wife can't drink. She's got severe migraine triggers. And we've got a handful of friends that can't drink at all. So I do non-alcoholic cocktails quite a bit. I enjoy, you know, I just enjoy flavor profiles. I enjoy making fun things for people and seeing them be happy with them. So I have, I don't know, 6 or 7 bottles of non-alcoholic cocktail like mixers in the other room. That, and on Mondays and Monday streams, non-Friday streams, I typically drink non-alcoholic beers. There's some really good versions of those out there too. Quit drinking because of health shit. Yeah, Rob, I've got gout, so I've got to take care of mine, but I've mostly kept my gout under control with meds and getting my weight down. Been really good. I've had good progress this year. I got another 10 pounds to get down before TwitchCon. That's my goal. But I peeled off a good 20 pounds this year so far. And I'm going to keep working it. Keep fighting the good fight. Finally tossed it. Yeah, pain meds and alcohol don't go well together. I try to be super inclusive with the channel in terms of like Friday night streams. I definitely get into the cocktails. I cook also quite a lot. So for me, cocktails and cooking are like a way of I'm not a drinker to drink. I'm not a booze for boozing. I am a booze for flavor and creation and creativity. And I find immense joy and pleasure in coming up with new flavor profiles, both in cooking and in drinks, whether they be alcoholic or non. What's a comparable non-alcoholic to Coors or Miller Lite? With how hot it's been, I can lose 10 pounds in a day outside. So I don't like to look with directly comparable. For me, Athletic has one of the best non-alcoholic beers out there. Untitled Art, who makes the stouts that I love. He's taken. Oh man, Athletic is the most common one across the country that's available for non-alcoholic beers. It does good work. Here in Wisconsin, Untitled does some of the best, though, tasty non-alcoholics that I've ever found. Oh, I can't wait till we get to take all this down, folks. We're getting close. Oh, we're full up again. drank myself sober at 21. See, I don't know. I drank a bunch in my 20s, and then I scaled back a bunch. And then I had my amazing mentor. And then I learned to like make drinks for the love of creation of the flavors. And I think that kind of changed my whole perspective on drinking and just enjoying the creativity of making. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, everyone I grew up with was like drinking in high school. I didn't drink in high school at all. I didn't do any of that. I didn't drink in... I drank a little bit in college. Honestly, I didn't drink much until after that. I break out in handcuffs. I hate that breaking out in handcuffs thing. That's that never works well except for when it does, I guess. Oh, you make mead. Well, you got to connect with Raven. Raven loves the mead. So, Naughty, I love that you said did the Drunk Olympics 3 times and failed, but you misspelled failed. That's so good. That's so perfect. Do I have another job? Oh man, TXL, I would love this for this to be my only job, but no, I got to pay the bills. Hey, Coasterholics. So we've done 3 drinks tonight. We did a Monte Carlo, was the second to last drink. What did I open stream with? I did a Manhattan, kind of a unique riff on a Manhattan to start off with. And then I'm gonna grab some water because I gotta hydrate there. And excuse me. The last one I did, I took some poblano peppers and some jalapeno peppers that I roasted on my oven. And then I muddled those with lemon juice and some reposado tequila, some lemon juice, some mezcal, Benedictine, and a bar spoon of agave. Oh, apple pie. We're getting so close to cracking this all. I cannot wait to see this all come down. Why do we have ads? Why are there ads? Okay, there's ads. I'm going to take a quick bio break and I'll be right back. And we are back. I just gotta say, this might be one of my favorite ones I've ever created. This, the poblano and the jalapenos roasted is just, like the flavors in those. But I'm also like a hothead. Like peppers, everything peppers wise is. Raven, I'm just on a streak. I'm sorry. I've been making good cocktails recently. I got to start writing all these down and get that book together. Gum, you need a graphic designer who can transform everything. You need someone who can do the Unity files. So I paid a guy. I know a guy. The guy's name is Mumpfy, and he's awesome. He's this dude right here. Where's my thing? I've got a Mumpfy button. There's my Mumpfy button. So Mumpfy, I threw money at him. And he did amazing work for me. He's also the one that helped create all my screen assets. I am a mediocre graphic designer. He is a freaking wizard. Do I have a Raven? I don't have a Raven button. But you don't do graphic design. Raven, if you started streaming, I would make a Raven button. But you've been threatening for years. Burb. Oh man. Are we ready for all the screamers? Because we're getting close here. Feel bad for Raven now.
7 Days to Die is a perfect game with 0 bugs.
It's true. You are literally the only person who has their own voice as a channel redemption. Good Lord. We're never, ever going to need stone again after this. So I might ask chat after this. So specifically because I've got a limited amount of time before I head off on vacay. I will bring it up at the end of stream. We're gonna get hopefully this main room established. Do y'all want me to do some of the digging off stream? Or do you all want to see, like, I'm unfortunately think Monday is going to be a big dig stream. Otherwise, I can do the digging off stream and get everything set up where the rooms are carved out, and then we'll do all the updates to the rooms so that we can jump into the design. I did want to see people dig on stream. I did want to have people see like what it looks like to like crash huge rooms like this. Yup, like paint drying. I want to show me everything. Man. Got a whole stream full of voyeurs. Vixen, I totally get it. I feel, even on my streams, I feel bad. I feel like, even on my streams, I feel bad. I feel like, now I do get to engage a lot when I'm doing my dig streams. So it's kind of fun for me because I can be, you know, there's no stress. I'm pausing for a second. Is this Twitch? I'm still here. I'm pausing for a second. I hate you, Twitch. Twitch is showing me as excellent connection. I'm wondering if we've lost internet. Did we lose it all? I'm checking, folks. I'm checking. Unstable. We're okay. Are we back? We might be back. I'm sorry, folks. We're doing our best. I don't know what's going on. We are having pretty severe storms around here, so it might... We back? We back. All right, I paused. Oh, yeah. Okay, we seem to be back. I'm like, it's too early on a Friday. I don't want to end early. All right, we're back. We're back. I tried to stop digging because I was hearing the sounds of everything breaking. We're down to that last little bit in the center where everything starts falling apart and it's glorious and falling and it's amazing. Oh, we lost a lot of Twitch though. Ugh. Thanks for bearing with me, folks. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the storms here locally that are causing problems, but yeah, Shy, I'm not sure what the deal is. I kind of backed out and paused for a quick second. I can hear the collapsing happening above. Good morning. Do better. Yeah. Raven, your download's probably fine. It's the up. Yeah, we need fiber so bad. I would honestly pay any amount at this stage for fiber.